What is up, beautiful souls? All right, let's go ahead and do a reading. But I gotta tell you what I've tapped into on a frequency of the meditation. I've been sitting with, trying to pick up the energy for whoever's gonna be called to this reading. And I thought I had all planned out, I had my cards out here, and as I got deeper into this meditation, I'm actually led to a few different other decks. We're gonna free write it today, but let me just give you a feel of what I'm seeing and what. So I'm given the image of a garden, and in this garden, things are attracted to the blossoming of the flowers. We've got the bees, we've got the butterflies, the hummingbirds. It feels like to me, who I'm speaking to, you are in the feminine energy of just being. You're allowing life to be attracted to you. But then, 111, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the 7 of Wands, which represents boundaries or standing your ground. So immediately my question is, and what I'm feeling, is it possible that you are attracting not only good things, but also possibly intruders as well, needing to resist or else stand in your ground? And then again, as I sat with this meditation, I hear this energy. I was directed to a few different decks. So I'm going to pull, we're going to start off with like some oracles. Then we're going to go to the tarot. And then we'll finish with the oracle card. But I feel like, I felt like I've been led to this deck to try to get a better understanding of you. What's going on? What is the 7 of Wands I'm seeing in my mind's eye? That's the question. So let's begin. I want to say, first of all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Crystal. I do readings for the collective. Energy is intimate. It's something I don't take lightly. So thank you. Thank you in advance for allowing me to tap into somebody's world. And if you haven't yet, I welcome you to subscribe. I love seeing the tribe grow. So here we go. Without further ado, we'll call them the love we are, the light that we are. Archangels, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, higher self, spirit guides, and only that, the highest good, can be with us now. This deck I don't use very often is Shadow Love Tea. I have noticed it's kind of, I don't know, no hate to the creator. They're beautiful cards, but there is quite a bit of, there's a lot of cards to begin with. They're kind of negative. I'm not a big fan of negativity, but it did come to my mind when I thought about the 7 of Wands. You standing, 7 of Wands to me always represents the need to put down some boundaries. But I'm also feeling resistance, like there's intrusion, like you're just doing your thing. Somebody is attracted. Like I'm seeing, you know how like even moths are attracted to the light. You are the garden, you are the light, you know? Oh, look at that, right off the get-go. One more. One more. Immediately, one more. Just to get an idea of what is, maybe more of what this garden is, who the moths are, maybe what is going on. Okay, underlining energy, we got grief. Allows grief to consume and dedicate actions moving forward. Feeling hopeless, gives up too easily, feels undeserving of love and happiness. Maybe that's who you're dealing with. Sorry. We're going to go with it. All right, we have ignores the pot. Ignores what others are saying about them, refuses to give up on their wishes and desires, goes against the status quo focused energy, and there's a third party. Secret affairs, rendezvous, cheating, secret emotions, multiple partners, secretly involved with others, refusing to choose. Okay, that just gives us an idea of what's going on. Ignores the pot, grief, third party. hate third party, guys. I'm sorry. And you know, it doesn't even have to be with a partner. It's just when the priorities are not aligned. Okay, let's go deeper. Let's figure out what's going on, my loves. What is the current situation? You've been called to this. Help clarify these energies. Grief, being put aside, intrusion, and ignores the pot. Ignores the pot. Somebody's ignoring what you're saying, what you're putting out there. Maybe somebody's not respecting your boundaries. Wow, that's coming in strong. Somebody's not respecting your boundaries, and that's the need for you need to be stern in it. Is what I'm kind of getting. Let's go on. Let's get a little bit further. Let's find out what we're dealing with. What's the current situation? What's going on? Take jumpers. Sometimes it takes a minute. I believe spirit to do its magic. It's all energy, right? At the end of the day. Okay, I'm seeing, you know, you've got the garden, right? In my mind's eye. You've got the 10 of Cups, which is like the happy family, doing your own thing, but it also comes out with the Temperance, which tells me that not only that, you are like wielding. I feel like you're in the process of wielding or doing something. I think you're in a creative endeavor, is what I'm feeling. And you've got a lot of support. This could be your tribe, this could be your family that's supporting you. What's interesting, and there's a lot of like collaboration happening, right? We got the 3 of Coins, but what sticks out immediately is there's 2 people on the side, but they're wearing black. I've never looked at that in the cards this way. Mountains could be significant too. In the very corner of this, there's a mountain. Mountains. Mountains. Something on the horizon. Something is... You see something on the horizon. It's going to bring you a lot of your fulfillments. You are working diligently to fulfill this. But I think... Ooh, I'm reading that third party is possibly somebody that's not... This is almost switching this up. Like the conniving little fox or whatever that goes in the fox hands and like pretends that, I don't even know if this is the story, pretends that they're friends with you. Like pretending they're on your side. They're helping you to collaborate this dream in the making. What do you not see? Let's go a little bit further. What do you not see? The devil. Sorry, the devil was flipped up and I just flipped the cord. Okay. What do you not see? Let's just keep that in mind. Toxic energy. Read the devil. What do you not see? What's going on? What do you not see? Underlining energy with those oracle cards being the grief. Could you be intuitively picking up on something that... I'm keeping the ones that flipped over. Oh, jeez. Do you intuitively feel like something is not right? Maybe you can't even see what's actually happening. We have Three of Cups. Again, we have Three of Pentacles. We have Three of Cups that come up. And then we have Ace of Swords and Page of Swords in reverse. What you don't see. Whew. I feel like somebody's pretending to be your friend, your ally. And I'm not laughing. Like, I can't. That strong is strongly coming in. I don't have readings like this usually. Somebody's trying to be pretending to be your ally, but they are not being honest. They are withholding information from you. And the Page of Swords, they're acting like, somebody's acting like the apprentice, like maybe you can teach me something. This is like a very specific message. It's very out of, and they're close to you. I feel like they're close into your, do you have somebody that's close to you that keeps on prodding at you, acting like you guys are good friends, that they like, yeah, I want to be your partner, I want to be a part of this business, I want to be a part of this idea, I want to collaborate with you. It could even be family, right? Because it's the Ten of Cups, somebody that you, ooh, what an interesting story, guys. I feel like somebody's wearing a mask. They're being manipulative. They're acting like this ignorance, like I don't know any better, or else let me. I think they're siphoning off of you or your ideas. Where else do we go with this? Where do we go with this? How are you handling this? Like, where's your energy in this? Are you aware of this? You've got like that underlining energy over there. I feel like the Hierophant. There's a lot of people that look up to you, I think. You are probably the creator, the endeavor, the person that's doing this. Give me one more. One more with the Hierophant. Give me one more with the Hierophant. Yeah, you are creating something. And I think I don't know if something, like if you've been pulled to this video, either it's a warning, and don't make anything try to fix. This is a very specific message, but you're standing in your power. We've got the Queen of Swords who is creating music. She is like in her flow. She's in the magic. She's following her inspiration. Hierophant, like I see this as you like in your power, and you've got students that are lining up like, teach me. What an interesting read. Let's ask, I would like to ask, what does Spirit want you to know about this? Because it seems you're in your power, you're untouchable. You are creating. What Spirit wants you to know. Wow, I'm reading that very interestingly. Is this person potentially? So we have the the King of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Five of Wands on its side. So the way I'm reading this almost immediately, like, what does the Spirit want you to know? This person, I feel like they're coming off, this is so interesting. I'm flowing with it though. King of Swords in reverse. Very manipulative. They can be very cold with their tongue. Like their tongue is sharp, right? Especially when they're in reverse. They're cunning. They're cunning. Especially if they're being manipulative. Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like it's a facade. That's why I keep on thinking. And I almost wonder if they're coming to you like, poor picked on me, or this is happening, or it's how I'm reading this energy, like, like what the stories they tell you are lies, or maybe to mess with your head, but they know exactly what they're doing. That's what I'm seeing with this King of Swords in reverse, manipulation with the Eight of Wands in reverse, like but trying to mess with your head, mess with your line of thinking. And the Five of Wands is creating friction, but it comes on the side, unnecessary friction, unnecessary competition. Telling you stuff to get in your head is how I'm reading that. That is interesting. That's very interesting. So let's, okay. Okay. Where do you want me to go with this spirit? I know. What's your best way forward? How can you handle this? Especially if you don't know. Maybe you know. I'm hearing you intuitively. You know who you're dealing with. Queen of Pentacles on her side. Ooh, Page of Cups. Ooh, they're both on their side. Five of Cups in reverse. Ooh, see, I'm lightening up. With this. Your best advice going forward. You've got ideas. You've got a lot of creativity. You've got downloads, insights coming in inside, and they are valuable, very valuable. They're going to, I think you're on the right path. I feel like Spirit's saying going forward. Be careful who you express this to or you share it fully with. Not everybody's out there further with the good intentions. Just because they came on the side, I just feel like your ideas are valuable. You are fully protected. Look, there again, we got mountains again, right there in the background. And Page of Cups. This is the seed, creative, like follow your heart. Protect what you've got from here on out, I feel like. And when this being underlining energy, with it being in reverse, the way I'm reading that is you have a whole bunch of ideas and you may be, I feel like intuitively you might be like, I already let them in on all the ideas. They already know, but you haven't yet because there's two cups that that they don't know yet. They don't know the final product because it's you, or else Spirit gives you the downloads. It hasn't come to full. You have the upper hand. You have the upper hand. Because the downloads are coming to you. They're trying to steal your ideas. They're trying to steal your victory. They're trying to steal your light. Or else maybe they're just jealous and they're trying to, I don't know what their intentions are. But they're not in your head. They're trying to get in your head. They're trying to give you confliction. They're trying to confuse you. What an interesting dynamic. And maybe that's where the grief is coming. You're feeling like when they're trying to get in your head and act like with their words and confuse you and let me ask Spirit. So your path forward, right? Don't show all your cards. In short, don't show all your cards. Piece of advice. We'll do a piece of advice and then we'll so your path going forward, and then piece of advice. What Spirit wants you to do. What does Spirit want you to do? Interesting read. That is a very different one. Interesting. I want to say kudos to you for following your dream, making something happen. Good for you. Interesting. Very specific read. But it still came out. We got the Fool that's coming in reverse. There's others that came out, but I'm trying to feel into if they want it. So underlining energy with this one is the Lovers. I think it is standing out because it was popping its head up in that shuffle. With the Fool and Seven of Cups. Fool in reverse. This is something you really like cherish to your heart. This project is big. This means the world to you, as it should. Going forward. Woo! Yeah. I feel like Spirit's saying, use some discernment as you go forward with those who you collaborate with, right? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, you don't really know what's in any of those cups. It can be delusion. It can be, you don't know what's inside those cups. You may see them all, but you don't know all their intentions potentially. Moreover, I'm feeling with this, in the beginning, you just followed that passion, that spark. You've let loose. You went head first into this project. It's underway. It's got great, great potential, whatever you're doing. But I feel like Spirit's saying, use your discernment going forward. And delegate wisely as the path unfolds before you. The downloads come to you before you. Don't act so recklessly. Like, I know it's you're being fueled by your passion, your desire. It's intense, but I don't feel like everybody's out there for your best interest. Somebody is like trying to leech off of your ideas. We'll finish with an oracle card. Making sure this is still the oracle. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get a piece of advice for you. What an interesting read, my loves. If this has been resonating with you, I ask you to share, like, comment. Definitely join the community if you haven't yet by subscribing. I love you guys. Keep on sharing your ripples. This is beautiful. I mean, this is like entrepreneur idea, something that you have planted, coming to life as we speak, and you found a team. Okay, piece of advice. We'll finish off with the final oracle card. Sorry, that was itchy. Nope, we're gonna do that again. Sorry, I didn't realize there was a whole bunch that fell out. Verse 3. I can do it to 2, but I prefer 1. Idea behind the oracle card is anything I may have missed, what Spirit wants to say to you, or just to wrap it up. Sometimes they're amazing that way. They just pull it full circumference. High heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. This card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop our edges and protect our protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness, where the internal part of me meets the internal part of you. This is the selfless state where our higher self communes, our illuminating perspectives on how we share gifts and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give and joy. I just want to pick. It's like flowers in here. Your aura. The hummingbirds. Things I was talking about in the beginning. Don't let this energy discourage you. Whoever is trying to get you to halt, to give you their insights, this was given to you. Just use a little discernment going forward. You have to let me know if this resonates. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And until next time, namaste.